Good day everyone, and welcome to the Transport for Sydney Vlogs channel. I am currently in Parramatta at the Prince Alfred Square Parramatta Light Rail stop. Today, being Sunday the 23rd of June 2024, Parramatta Light Rail is having an open day here, and it's having one of its new CAF Urbos 100 trams on display here. So this is my first time seeing one of the Parramatta Light Rail vehicles. So it'll basically be a first look for me, and maybe for a lot of you guys who may not be able to make it here today. So yeah, what I'll be doing in this video is I'll be showing you guys around the outside and the inside of this Parramatta Light Rail vehicle here. This is one of 13 CAF Urbos 100 vehicles that will be running the Parramatta Light Rail once it opens later this year. There are 7 modules on the CAF Urbos 100 trams. The CAF Urbos 100 trams are a newer addition to its predecessor, which today runs on the L1 line between Central and Dulwich Hill. So the difference between this tram and its predecessor is that this one has 7 modules compared to the 5 modules that the earlier version has. So the first module here is known as the C module, stands for cab. So there are 2 C modules in total. Basically the 2 modules at either end. So yeah, the modules at the end obviously have the cab where the drivers will drive the tram. So yeah, that's why the 2 end modules are known as C modules. The C module has a door right next to the cab door. It looks like it's double-sided. And this is different to its predecessor, where the door was only a one-side door. So that's one difference. And there are a few more differences which I'll get to a little later when I do the interior walkthrough. So that's the first C module, or one of the C modules. The second module here is known as the S module. It stands for suspended. And it's because it is suspended between 2 modules which have bogies. So the C modules, both C modules have bogies. And the S modules, there are 3 S modules on this newer edition of the CAF Urbos 100 trams. And yeah, basically all of them are suspended between 2 modules which have bogies. So this is the S module, suspended modules, have 2 doors, both of them double-sided. Now moving over to the third module, it would have to be the shortest of the 7 modules. It's known as the R module. And this is the module which has the pantograph right above, as you can see there. The R module, because it's so short, doesn't have any doors. Now moving over to the 4th module. This module is the second of 3 S modules. So again, suspended module, suspended between 2 modules which have bogies. The R module also has bogies. So this S module also has 2 doors, both, or all of them double-sided. Now we got an M module, and this stands for motor module. So the reason why this is an M module is because the bogies are motorized. So that's the M module. Again, looks like it's at an equal length to the R module, so both of them are probably tied to be the shortest of the 7 modules on these new CAF Urbos 100 trams. The 6th module, or the module adjacent to the cab module on either side, is also an S module. This marks the 3rd S module on this tram. Just like the other two S modules, this one also has 4 doors, 2 on either side, all of them double-sided. And now moving over to the other C module, which contains the cab on this side of the tram. So that basically sums up the 7 modules. On either side you got the C module, and then right next to the C module you have an S module, and then you got the 3rd and 5th modules are R and M modules, and then you got the 3rd S module right in the middle. Let's quickly show you guys. I didn't point this out in my very first clip, but today it looks like tram number 3 is the one that they're using for today's community day. So yeah, just to give you guys a close look of one of the ends of one of these new CAF Urbos 100 trams. So you got the CAF logo on there, as well as Transport for New South Wales and New South Wales government stickers. So coming in one of the C modules. So you've got an information display screen there, just right outside the entrance to one of the cabs. Then adjacent to it you got double-sided doors on both sides. You got 4 facing seats, 2 on either side. And then you've got 4 longitudinal seats there, which is situated right above the wheel arches, which is where the bogie is for this side. So you got 4 facing seats, then 4 longitudinal seats, 2 facing seats here, and another 4 facing seats, 2 on either side. So that's basically the C module. So if I did the math, that would be 4, 6, 8, so that's 10 facing seats and 4 longitudinal seats, so 14 seats in total for the C module. The C module on the other side will be exactly identical. Also, by all of the gangways are information display screens on both sides. So you'll see that as well throughout all the CAF Urbos 100 trams. So now entering the S module, one of 3 S modules. Right beside the gangway here, you got a longitudinal seat on this side, and on the other side you got an emergency help point. Adjacent to the longitudinal seat and the help point are 2 double-sided doors, one on either side. After the 2 doors, you have flippable seats. You got 2 on the right side, and you got another 2 on the left. This is also the area which is designated for wheelchairs. The right for wheelchairs and the left for cyclists. So wheelchairs and cyclists will be definitely advised to use the S module when using the Parramatta Light Rail. Okay, after the wheelchair area, you got 2 facing seats. And correction to what I said before, it looks like there are 3 flippable seats. So you got several seats there, and then again a door on either side. Then on this side of the S module, again you got another longitudinal seat, and then an emergency help point. So it looks like on the other side of the S module, you had the seat on the left and the emergency help point on the right, and on this side it's inverted, so you got the emergency help point on the left and the seat on the right. So yeah, that marks the S module, and I believe the other two S modules will be identical. So yeah, you got how many seats on the S module? 3 there, 2 there, 1 here, another 2 behind. So I think that's 9 seats in total for the S module. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I counted 9. So that's basically the S module on the CAF Urbos 100s. And again, you got the information display screen on the other side, just right next to the gangway. Got a CCTV camera there, and a mic for digital voice announcements.
Fennell Street, Benode Oval, Ngara, Children's Hospital, Westmead Hospital, and Westmead.
So now entering the M module. This is the motorized module, as it's the wheel arches where the bogies are situated are motorized. So this module, similar if not same length as the R module. You got wheel arches on both sides, so no doors, but you do have more seats. So you got 4 facing seats here, another 2 facing seats there. You got 4 longitudinal seats on this side, and then another 4 facing seats just right here. So that's again 10 facing seats in total and 4 longitudinal seats, which is exactly the same to what the C module has. So yeah, this is the gangway between the M module and the middle S module. And once again, you've got information display screens on either side. So now in the second S module. This S module doesn't have, again, very spacious, but doesn't look like there's a designated area for wheelchairs and for cyclists. So you've got 4 longitudinal seats on either side. So on this S module, there are a total of 8 longitudinal seats and 2 facing seats, 1 on the left here and another one just there after the gangway. This S module also has 4 doors, 2 on either side. So it's slightly different to the first S module. The middle S module has extra longitudinal seats instead of the designated wheelchair and cyclist area. And this is now the R module. You got a bunch of facing seats. I think 16. Yeah, 16 facing seats for the R module, and this module has the pantograph, which is just right above here somewhere. So yeah, this area roughly marks the midpoint of the full length of the CAF Urbos 100s. This second half here should be really identical to what I showed you all in the previous clip. So given that there is a queue to get into the cab, I'm not going to be able to do a walkthrough to that side of the tram. So I'll just make my way over to the other end, which is where I started from. So yeah, basically the other end of the tram, which I'm not showing you guys due to the amount of people, will be identical to the end that I just did the walkthrough of. So yeah, quite a lot of people here, so I won't be able to show you guys any more of the inside of the tram, but basically what I was able to cover marks all the features that you'll see on the CAF Urbos 100s. Alrighty people, as I do have commitments shortly after, I won't have time to queue up to give you guys a view of the interior and to play around with the horns. But anyway, I'm glad I was able to make it here today to see this light rail vehicle for the first time, as well as give you all an exterior and interior walkthrough. Anyway, that will be all for this video, so I'm going to wrap this one up now. Thanks for watching, please subscribe to the channel, like and favorite this video, and I will see you next time.